Hey everyone, we're going to get you started off right in personal finance and help you get acclimated to the new site, Weebly. We use this site throughout the whole semester. What it is, it's a site that you can personally design as your own website. You can use this in other classes as well as store all that you've done throughout high school. In this class, we talk about establishing a positive digital footprint, and throughout this tutorial, you will set up your own website for personal finance, and then I'll show you how to navigate the site. But first, go up to your web browser and type in Weebly.com and push enter. You will end up at this blue site that says do what you love. In the top right hand corner, you'll see a sign up button and a login button. If this is your first time, I want you to click sign up. If you already have a Weebly, click login and log in right now. But for right now, let's click sign up for anyone that's new. And then you'll bring up to this one page. Because we all have District 127 emails and we're using Google now, let's go up to this where you see G+. It's that big red button and click sign up. Okay, when you do this, it will ask you which account you'd like to have it set up through. And what I'll do is I'll use the District 127. If it doesn't come up to any of these on your screen, you'll have to type in your District 127 login. Next, you will be brought to this page, which is going to ask you if you want to sell online through your online portfolio. Click Not Now, right now, because we're not going to use this site to sell anything. We're going to use this site for educational purposes. Next, you're going to get a list of different backgrounds and styles for your online portfolio. You can choose any of these, so take a second, go through all of them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this for a portfolio, and I'm going to use leaps and bounds. Okay. After this loads, I want you to scroll through because it gives you a time to preview if you want this site to be yours. So as you scroll down, check if this is something that you're interested in. For instance, does it look like something you want to use? Does it interest you? Does it draw people into your website to want to read more? If so, in the top right hand corner, you'll see where it says Start Editing. After you click Start Editing, Weebly is going to start creating your online template. Okay, let's let it load real quick and then we'll get through editing this. Next, you'll come to this part where you're going to use a subdomain of Weebly.com right at the bottom. Please click that button. Okay, and what I want you to do is name your website first and last name, or you can use the first initial last name, and I want you to put PF at the end. It'll check to see if anyone else has used this website using that domain. Once it says domain is available, I want you to click continue in the top right. After you click continue, you're ready to start editing. Okay? First couple things I want you to do is I want you to go up 2 pages. We are going to start building this. All right? On the left-hand side, you'll see 3 dots. On the right-hand side, you'll see if this is a standard page, a blog page, etc. And up here, you'll see the Add Pages button. What we're going to do is we are going to delete 2 of these. So click on the My Adventures or whatever your site says. Click on the My Story and click Delete. You cannot delete this last page until you've already created another. So let's click the plus button and let's create a standard page. The standard page we're going to call the About Me page. Okay, once you've done that, click Done. And now we can go up to the Home and delete. Okay, I want you to come up here to where it says Pages, and I want you to add a page. We're going to name this a standard page, and we're going to name this page the Personal Finance page. If you're finished writing personal finance, click Done, and you'll see it show up right here on the left-hand side. We're going to add 3 more pages. The next page is going to be a blog page. We're going to name this Class Blogs. Okay, and after you're done, click Done. Let it load. On the right-hand side where you say click here to edit, I want you to write Class Blogs. Okay. Next, I want you to add another page. This will also be a blog page. This one is going to be Portfolio Project. Click Done. And under Portfolio Project on the right hand side, I want you to name this portfolio project. And the last one that I want you to do is going to be a standard page, and this is going to be career. Click done, and in the middle, I want you to click to edit and write career. All right, the next one that what I want you to do is, because I want you to use this for many different classes, we're going to create these to be subcategories. So what I want you to do is click, highlight, and you notice how it drags over to the right underneath personal finance. I want you to do that for all three: class blog, portfolio project, and career. Okay? Now what that's going to look like is if I go over to build, I can see on the right hand side my drop downs, and under personal finance, see how it's bolded? I have three categories under personal finance. If I wanted to create another class, I would just keep that title instead of personal finance. Could be economics, could be biology, whatever you want to use. Okay? Up here where you see Darren Smalls, I want you to put your name. Okay? And this is going to show up in all your different pages. The next part of this tutorial is to show you guys how to build each page. I want you to come up to the top right where you see these three lines. Could be on the left depending on which page you chose, but click on it because I want you to go to your portfolio project page. When you're here, scroll down. Notice that you do not have anything on this page yet because you haven't made any posts. Now, what I want you to do is go down to the bottom right where you see this blue button saying New Post. Click on it. Now scroll to the bottom and you'll see that it's a blank slate. Now you can edit it. So where you see post title, I want you to put example or follow along. Now I can't click on anything down here because I haven't built it yet. So everything on the left side are different options you have to build this page. There's titles, text, images, slideshows. Scroll down, you can put in files, YouTube videos, etc. For this example, I just want you to bring over text. You'll see that blue line, and you'll notice that that blue line is going to drop the text box right there. And I'm going to just write in here text box, just so you can see. If I wanted to add an image, I can drag over the image, I can place it below where that blue line is, or I can place it above. For instance, I'm just going to place it below. I'm not going to add an image in, but you can see how it's being built. In order for this to be shown on your website, you have to come up here to the top right where it says post. Click post. You can always go back and edit it. So what I want you to do now is I want you to go down and see, is this on your site? You're on the portfolio page and you see that it is. Let's go back in and make an edit. So where you see text box, I want you to write another example. After you've made any edits, when you've gone back into a post, on the top right you'll see it doesn't say post anymore, but it says update. Click the update button. Now, when you click the update button, you'll see that on your page another example is there. If you did not click that update button, it will not show this example or another example written out. When you are finished with all your edits and your posts, I want you to come up here to the top right and click publish. When you publish, you will see that your subdomain is right there. I want you to either push Command C or Control C, depending on if you're using a Mac or a PC. I want you to copy it, X out, and I want you to open up a new tab on your web browser, because this is a way that you can check to see how your site looks and if everything looks correct. So after you put that in, I want you to view your own website. Now you can see on the right hand side your two categories, about me and then personal finance. When you scroll over personal finance, you'll see the three subcategories: class blogs, portfolio project, career. Well, we just made an edit to portfolio project, so let's see if that came out right. So I scroll down and I'll see the example, text box, and another example. Everything is written out just as I had, and now because it's correct, now you can show your teachers. Okay? Thanks, guys.